Hello everybody, this is the Dead Wife here. Again, like the last episode, or maybe I'll post this one first. I'm doing this beforehand, before school. So, I'm going to probably be posting these after school. I'm probably also going to post them in order, but if I don't, I don't. But, yeah. This is what if Deku was in the zombie apocalypse, part 1. Let's say that Deku had a quirk that made him immune to all diseases, which means he's technically immune to the zombie virus, but we're gonna hit this back real far back real quick, because let's say since his quirk wasn't really flashy or anything, he didn't really have any friends. Bakugo was kind of his friend, kind of not. Like, Bakugo wouldn't bully him, but he wouldn't, like, treat him as a friend either. Like, they would hang out, but he wouldn't really treat him as a friend, more of an acquaintance, you know? So let's time skip. I don't know how old I should make him for this. Hold up. Alright, I decided I'm gonna make him 15 for this, because it's going to be the zombie apocalypse. Let's say the zombie apocalypse breaks out when he's 15. Doesn't really know. He's just at his house chilling, you know? He's like at his house, and him and his mom are watching the news, and it says something about the zombie outbreak. And they both start to panic. They don't really have any weapons in their house, so it's rather stock up in your house and try to get supplies later while also not having any weapons or anything, or leave the house and get supplies immediately, which I'd say that staying in your house at first would be best, because the crowds, the cars, all that stuff trying to get away at the very beginning will screw you, but staying still as well is not exactly the best idea either. Let's say they have, like, they start just boarding up everything, like, with their chairs, tables, literally anything they can pick up and board up the windows and doors and all that stuff. Like, they get this unlocked. Like, they probably move the fridge on the door. They board up everything, just pretty much everything. Also, sorry if you can hear my brother snoring in the background. I can't exactly control that because I need to get ready for school. Oh, I have online school, but I still need to sit. I still need to sit in this one spot for 3 hours a day with nothing else but a computer, a pencil, and probably some notebooks, because it counts as what class I'm in. Because I'm pretty sure I have a quiz in one of my classes, and it's gonna suck because I forgot to study. I did study though. I'm pretty much studying right now, so yeah. But I'm just gonna hit this off, get off, and then study, and then focus more on my studying, because someone suggested this, and I forgot if I said that. Someone suggested this. I don't remember what their name was, so sorry. If you actually was it? I think their name was Azuka Midori. I think that's what they called themselves. I'm pretty sure that's what they called themselves. But it's only been 3 minutes. I'm already in the zombie apocalypse. And there's no reason to explain his quirk. There's no reason to really explain anything. It's a very lonely child. And let's say a day goes by, and Deku and his mom, he tells his mom to stay back, because he's gonna go out to get some supplies for later purposes. And also, let's say this epidemic was only in Japan. Everyone else everywhere was like quarantining, so staying in their houses more. Let's say it's only in Japan, so if they get out of Japan, if people can't leave Japan until they all are de-infected, because you may not be infected by it, but you could be a carrier, which Azuku can be. He can carry the virus around and then pass it off, which is not even a quirk base. It's reality. It's how we're doing right now. Like, you could feel none of the symptoms to coronavirus, but you can pass it on if you get too close to people, because you could not feel any of the symptoms, but you could still be a carrier. Anyway, let's just get this off with. They, for the first day, they were watching the news, calling up all their friends, making sure they're okay, all that stuff, seeing who's okay and who's not, you know. Next day, Deku goes out for supplies, and he tells his mom to stay back because he feels like she would probably be taken away from him, and he doesn't want that. So he goes out, dude. He has like nothing, like pretty much nothing. The only thing he pretty much has is probably a bat. That's pretty much his only weapon he has in a backpack. So he can get more supplies. Let's say he heads to the let's say I don't know. What would they be low on by now? Probably in weapon supply, so they're probably gonna want some more weapons. So let's say he goes just searching around, because I don't know where he will get weapons other than a gun shop, but that's gonna be too obvious. He goes to every shop you could possibly imagine to probably take some resources and then make them into weapons. Let's say Deku's smart in this one as well, because if you ain't smart in the zombie apocalypse, you ain't gonna live. You know what I'm saying? You gonna die. So he goes to every store possible, just gathering resources, probably picking up some scrap metal on the way, nails, everything. Probably some boards too, so then they could properly barricade themselves in. And pretty much gets all that supplies, and he starts carrying it back. Like, some of the supplies is in his backpack, like scrap metal, nails, all that stuff. But the boards he has to carry, so he's holding these boards with his bat in like his right hand, trying to keep himself safe. And let's say he runs into let's say a crowd of zombies. So he's screwed, because it's pretty much the street across from his house, and he needs to somehow get past them without being noticed, because he's not going to exactly be in the best condition to fight right now, because he has boards in his left hand, and in his right hand he has a bat, but he can't exactly get past a whole on crowd just swinging a bat, run into your house, get your mom to move the fridge, walk in, move the fridge back, and then get ready for pretty much anything to happen. So let's say he just camps out in a different building for the day. So he camps out in a different building for the day. He isn't boarded up because he doesn't need to, and because he waits all night. Let's say by around like 12 a.m. Let's say around 12 a.m. The zombies finally move out of the way, and he sneaks past. There were still some wanderers that were there, and those wanderers, he killed like 3 of them. There was like 5, and he walked past the other ones because there's no point in killing the other ones, except for just getting rid of more zombies. So he knocks on the door, trying to get her to know. He's ready for any like attack from like left, right, behind. He's ready. He like turns around, gets ready for any attack. Pretty much. He's mostly expecting it to come from the stairs, since there were those 2 wanderers downstairs. But guess what? No. One of them jumps up. One of them jumps, like, was right at the stair point. It jumps up right on, like, a railing and gets up, tries to get up, but Deku just smacks that guy with that bat. He falls off. I would say he died from that, because that would technically kill a man. If you hit someone really hard in the face with a bat, and you land on the ground, I feel like you would have rather be dead, or you'll have a major concussion. And his mom finally opens up the door. He gets in with the boards, closes the door, shuts it off with the fridge, and he gets the board, starts like actually like properly nailing down the windows, like boarding them up. But the door stays with the fridge because they need the door to get out, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna leave it off there, because This is actually a lot more interesting than I thought, for me at least. So I'm gonna leave it off there. Bye. That's it. Just Deku, it murders 4 zombies. Bye.